What is good, YouTube? It's your boy Coach Nostra back at you guys with another sneaker review, unboxing, on feet, all that noise, guys. Let's jump right into it. Alright guys, you're bound to have seen this box by now. Kyrie 5 SBSP, which of course stands for SpongeBob SquarePants. The colorway is frosted spruce / aluminum, which just sounds dope itself. In a size 11, guys. Let's check this pair out. Bang, guys, there they are in hand. The Nike Kyrie 4 in the Squidward Nickelodeon collab. Of course, this is celebrating 20 years. I can't believe it. 20 years of SpongeBob SquarePants. I'm gonna tell you guys something real quick. I remember when I was at the beach with a couple of my good friends. His parents took us to the beach because he was turning like 16, right? So I'm kind of aging myself here a little bit, guys. And that honestly was the first time I ever saw SpongeBob SquarePants. Obviously, it had been on TV for a little bit by that point. I don't know if it went straight to Nickelodeon or what the case was, but I definitely remember his parents took us to the beach. They got us a hotel room. They had a hotel room next to it, but we sort of had a little bit of freedom. My parents definitely never did stuff like that or let me do stuff like that. So it was a lot of freedom for me. There was a lot of illicit activity that transpired on the low when his parents were not paying any attention. And I remember at one point when I definitely was not in my right mind, seeing SpongeBob SquarePants on TV for the first time. Literally, I remember my head exploding because it's just such a weird, out there cartoon, but it has definitely withstood the sands of time. Guys, practically 20 years later, that nostalgia has rang true with Kyrie Irving as he's pushed his design team with shoes to always sort of test the boundaries and to push the limits as much as they can. And what creatively comes out of that push is this, the Nike Kyrie 5 SpongeBob SquarePants collab. What may be my favorite colorway out of the pack. I think color-wise, this is definitely my favorite color. I don't know if it's just the choice of the colors, the combination of the colors. The main color is that sort of spruce or sort of this really light, almost seafoam kind of cyan type green, very unique color. You have that really dominating the entire upper of the shoe. They went with a slightly darker lace, a slightly darker color on that actual Kyrie logo on the tongue, which they actually chose to dress that Kyrie logo in the SpongeBob SquarePants font. So you've got a different Kyrie logo for the first time on any of these Kyrie 5s, which in my opinion is very unique, well executed. On both shrouds it says Nickelodeon. They actually outlined the outer portion of that fly trap in that sort of purple color, which is very tough. It's something they've done with basically most of these Kyrie 5s. There's always sort of an outlining color to really give that fly trap definition from the rest of the upper of the shoe. Then turning to the outsole, you've got that pastel purple color with slightly darker purple on the actual eyes themselves. You've got white on the actual Kyrie Irving logo right here in the middle. On the midsole, you've got that nice large chunk of what appears, in my opinion, to really be a bronze color. I think that's maybe where they get the aluminum from that they threw on this sneaker. And really what they've done with this upper that makes it unique and really to stand out from the rest of these Kyrie 5s that have dropped as we enter the last stages of the Kyrie 5 lifeline. On that fly trap, on the actual two Nike swooshes, and on the back heel portion, which of course you see that dope Nike font as well back there. But every one of those portions is going to be dominated with these sort of bubbles, which really are supposed to be emblematic of sort of the texture of Squidward's skin. In my opinion, that's what I see when I look at that. I think my favorite part is the actual swoosh on the medial portion. It almost looks like they dabbed little beads of hot glue on there, but I think it's really cool. It gives this sneaker a little bit of a different texture and a different unique look. On the back side of the tongue, one tongue has a Squidward signature, while the other tongue features that clarinet on the back of the tongue. The insoles themselves are custom pressed. You've got Squidward and his stereotypical sort of scowl look that he always has on his face. Really neat, really unique. I definitely dig the execution of not just this sneaker, but honestly guys, the entire pack. Really the only one that I'm not super crazy about is the Sandies, but you guys know me, I had to get them all, guys. What do you guys think about these? Were these the standout pack? Were you guys looking forward to something else out of that 5-pack that dropped today? It honestly seems like drops like this are the only thing that really breathe life back into Nike basketball and have people lining up in droves. As today, the people were lined up outside the local Foot Locker. I want to say like 4 stores down. It was crazy. Mall security ended up coming up there and sort of redistributing how they were snaking the line. Very cool. After 20 years of SpongeBob SquarePants, this release resonated not just with kids that are watching the cartoon nowadays, but with adults that have been watching that cartoon throughout their entire life. Then you have people like me who are just kind of aging out when that cartoon was airing and really picking up steam. Guys, thank you for rocking with me. Let's check these things out on our feet. Y'all know what to do. Comment, like, subscribe, all that noise. My name is Coach Nostra. Much love to you guys for all the support. Stay blessed, fam. Deuces.